live. And we're live. Okay, so this episode will be about Know Your Enemy. So I'll start with the grabber tool and just a few improvements there. This episode is a bit more just showcasing progress because, yeah, run 11. It's not working. Why not? Okay, and I'll run the grabber tool. And I'll just show the approach I took for adding the new heads in. So dir grabber was this one. I'll just change to 80 by 50 mode with escape 5. I do run, magic signature applied, yeah, 0. And actually before I do that, I'll also show maybe full screen. dir the bin files that exist there right now. I've got a few, but like player 1, 2, 3 now. But it of course all started with the player.bin, the one we've seen all along so far. So my approach was to copy that one. So copy player.bin. I won't actually do this and make it player2.bin or something like that. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe I'll just do playerx.bin. And so then when I run the tool, the grabber tool, then I can load with F1, say player x.bin. I'll press C for the first character. So we see the original character. So then I had introduced that letter E command to sort of edit the current frame, which I had done. And I had sort of taken in deft's character and applied it in whatever fashion it was. Let's say I'd make it like that and give him a pink neck. So that's not one of his characters, of course. But then if I were to type run again, that gets saved. And so then, but the thing is, I didn't want to do that for every single frame and sort of do that. So I thought I'd introduce the sort of poor man's copy paste. Well, it's not so poor, it does work. So I guess it's not that bad. So to do it, I press the Y for kind of yank, and then I bring the cursor somewhere useful, maybe here, and I press enter or return. I bring it over here, I press enter, and that rectangle you draw gets yanked into some like clipboard sort of memory. And then I go to the next frame, and I can bring my cursor to where I'd like to paste it. I type the letter P, and that gets saved. So I can now use minus key to go back to that one, plus key, or equals key to go to that one. And then I can just quickly sort of paste the new head. It worked most of the time. There's a few awkward frames where I had to do a bit manual, like things like where the arm went up. If I paste, it would overdo that, and I'd have to repair the arm. But for the most part, it did help out a lot. So yeah, I'm glad I added it. Yeah, things like that will screw up. So yeah, I did that for all the frames to change your head. And who knows, if others are interested in making their own characters and altering things, of course you can alter more than the head. You could probably alter the body or the styles of the punches and kicks to your liking, of course. Yeah, so we can introduce a new player that way. I'll just delete that one now. Delete player x.bin. And so maybe to share what it looks like loading all of these players up in the code. I'll go to F7, load, and then load data. So yeah, they're all in here now. The level data is here, the first player, and they all sort of sequentially in memory, one after the other. And they all seem to be comfortably fitting into bank 4. So if there's the need for more graphics later on, whatever for a title page or a big baddie or new level backgrounds, yeah, I think you could probably squeeze them in bank 5. There's still room in bank 5 for that sort of thing. So yeah, that's all okay. What else? I've demonstrated that. Yeah, that's shown how to draw the new. Oh, the lady character. Yeah, I put her in as the default on the run now, so yeah, which probably I don't know if that'll be the way I do it, but just for my daughter at least. Um, I go out here, I'll go full screen again. Escape 5. I don't need to escape 5 because I put that in the game. But I load up foot with that one. Okay. And so yeah, we got the lady character there with her rainbow hair. I asked my daughter if she liked it, and she didn't like it. So maybe I have to encourage her to draw her own. Uh, so yeah, it's behaving itself to some extent. I mean, there's a bit of bugginess, but on the whole. Also, I've added the less than and greater than arrow to swap characters, so I can go less than to change to one of Death's ones, and less than to change to the other one of Death's, another less than to my earlier character. So yeah, take your pick really. And I can do greater than, greater than, greater than. And yeah, oh, the other thing was if you walk past the characters now, they will swap directions. So yeah, not too bad. I'm kind of content with that. Oh, and also when the energy completely drains, they should what's the word for it? They should just stay down. I hope. Maybe I should try that out. Uh, uh, Alright, it's looking like a bit of fun. Maybe with a bit of sound effects and music. Yeah, we're getting close to the finish line. There's probably still bugs and things to polish up, but I wouldn't mind, like maybe, there you go, I lost all my energy, so I'm down for good. For some reason, I can still walk while I'm down, but anyway, just another bug to fix. Anything else? Yeah, characters loaded into the game and mirror. Yeah, that's all I got tonight. I think maybe I'll leave it at that because I'm a bit tired tonight, so I won't push any further. As for where I'll go next, maybe I can have a ponder of that at the to-do list. I'm leaving the clouds and sunset for anyone that'd like to join because I think they're easy ones. And you can get your name in the game nice and easy that way. So yeah, reversing the joystick attack direction. Yeah, that was something that was a little awkward right now. Right now when I play the game, I'm using like fire and top right to do the punch, and fire and bottom right to do the kicks, which isn't ideal. But I think as you mirror the direction, it's still fire and top right to punch and fire and top right to kick. So I have to make a note of that in the game that when the direction is mirrored, the joystick controls also have to be mirrored. It should now be fire and top left to punch, which it isn't, and it should be fire and bottom left to punch, which still isn't too. Yeah, so I'll probably do that soon. Sound effects, yeah, I'm feeling it's coming close time and coming close time for music. A nice intro, a title screen, a new game name. Maybe I'll finish up there. I don't know, pushing more beyond that might be a bit too tiring. But let's see. Might give others a chance. Like maybe people might see this and might want to add their own bits and pieces. It might be good to have a break and see if anyone else wants to push it further. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it at that tonight. And all right, catch you next time.